Are you happy? I am Ephthemius. I had to take a second first breath on planet Earth in order to communicate the four missing books of Egonect. Egonect will change the world. Egonect is available at Amazon. A Whisper 1669. We must force all the enemies that followed us to planet Earth to return to their own world, and especially the two hostile and sabotaging elements, Mr. Death and Gravity. So instead of the shaking our peacefulness and terrorizing us, just as these two executioners of flesh and freedom supposed to do, they are simply going to force us to find our lost real self, like the Zero Force will also force us to do. A Whisper 1670. We must gain back the mental powers needed to achieve at last our earthly, spiritual, and physical revival. Yes, to become immortal reality again. A Whisper 1671. All mean actions and adverse conditions that were hurled at us in order to bring the whole innocent human to its knees will only give us now the needed mental strength and bolster the earthly dream for celestial resuscitation and for our reclassification in the spiritual cosmos. A Whisper 1672. The human circle of our own alive microcosmology must be enlarged, and this action and will take place as our individual victory upon our own individuality of exclusive brilliant madness. Whisper 1673. We will free ourselves from the fear to live again as an immortal entity by just increasing tremendously our love for our life, for all life. Whisper 1674. Let's revisit our fascination with Mr. Death. That should by now be a less scary subject. Suddenly we are faced now with the biggest and most peculiar question. How was it possible for something that is already dead, empty life, and something so tragic as Mr. Death is, to be allowed to function among real life? Whisper 1675. Why doesn't life at some point eliminate Mr. Death? Or why does not Mr. Death eliminate life? Whisper 1676. How it is possible for something like Mr. Death to survive and play a role in our life when it does not have a life, or at least a life of its own? A Whisper 1677. The most important than all of the questions, though, is why does the human earthlings accept, succumb, and bow their heads to something that we consider to be so mean, devious, and empty life, since Mr. Death can't have over us any power and any rights, and especially any cosmic authority? Nothing really is happening on planet Earth. Please just take another breath.